the dictionary, definition and history. So when I say dictionary, everyone understands that what do I mean by a dictionary, right? It's a list or it's a book of word meaning generally understood. There are many types of dictionary: children dictionary, learners dictionary, illustration dictionary, biographical dictionaries, phrasal dictionaries, dictionaries of idioms, and so many dictionaries are found in the market, and they different purposes of the different user. So is it possible to define a dictionary? In up-to-date definition, all are not included. So when we try to give an up-to-date definition of a dictionary, we cannot include all types of dictionaries. So let's look for a prototypical dictionary. That what is a prototypical dictionaries? We can define the prototypical dictionary has the form of a static, it's a book, or dynamic product, dictionary. It can be an electronic dictionary with an interstructure that establishes links between the various components, e-dictionary, and is usually alphabetically structured. So a prototypical dictionary can be either a book, a static dictionary, or a dynamic e-dictionary, right? It has a link of various components in it, right? So it is usually alphabetical. It has an order. It starts from letter A and ends at letter Z. Dictionary is taken as a reference book. So whenever we have a problem about the meaning of a certain word, we can use it as a reference book. So record of lexicon of language. Obviously, the record of a language are found in dictionaries, right? So whenever we want to know the lexicons of a language, we look up the words in a dictionary. Quick to find information. So instead of there are so useful dictionaries nowadays that they help us know all type of information, so we quickly can have information. Serve as a guardian of the purity of that language, provides information on. So this is an aspect that it provides information on standard language of that language, standard dialect of that language. So it's like a guardian of that language. So in the dictionary, the word have the same meanings. They do not change. Spelling. So whenever you want to know the spelling, you look up the dictionary. Spelling, forms of the verb, and especially in irregular verbs or nouns, meanings, usage of word, how a word is being used. You have to say make a mistake or do a mistake, and fixed collocation like this: make a mistake or do a mistake. So dictionary gives you information on all these aspects. Any illustration dictionary gives you through pictures, but word meaning dictionary gives you this. A broad distinction is made between journal and specialized dictionaries. Obviously, there are dictionaries, journal dictionaries, obviously about language, but specialized dictionaries talk about different fields. Maybe a medical dictionary, maybe an engineering dictionary, maybe on any other topic. So these are specialized dictionaries. Who invented the dictionary? That's the big question. That when was the first dictionary compiled? That is the question, right? Generally, and which dictionary came first? Was it bilingual or monolingual? So this is also an interesting question. Bilingual or monolingual? The oldest dictionary was found 2600 BC by the Akkadians or Babylonians on clay tablets. This was written on clay tablets to make Sumerian language accessible to the other nations, other language speakers, right? So this is considered to be, however, till 1990s, this was the oldest dictionary, but there are some other development as well, which say that there are some other dictionary which is the oldest one. In medieval Europe, glossaries with equivalent for Latin words in vernacular or simpler Latin were in use. So in medieval Europe, before the Renaissance period, so the word list used to have their Latin equivalent. The first edition of a Greek-English lexicon by Henry George Liddell and Robert Scott appeared in 1843. The earliest dictionaries in English language were glossaries of French, Spanish or Latin words along with their definition in English. The word dictionaries was invented by an Englishman called John of Galen in 1220. So this was very old, over 800 years old. The first purely English alphabetical dictionary was a table alphabetically written by English school teacher Robert Cowdery in 1604. It was not until Samuel Johnson's A Dictionary of the English Language, 1755, it's a very renowned dictionary, that a more reliable English dictionary was produced. So this was in one way a form of a dictionary, very close to the modern dictionary. So there are many useful dictionaries. Many useful dictionaries are available nowadays. You can have Oxford Advanced Learner, you can have Longman Dictionary, you can have Colin Cobble Dictionary, you can have Merriam-Webster dictionaries. So all these dictionaries are very useful. These are general dictionaries as well as specialized dictionaries on particular topic, on particular subjects. So dictionaries are very important part of a learned man.